Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you all my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, show mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
check. 1, 2. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the show. Brand new week. And I know gaming has been very low as of late. Nothing really major as far as showcases or anything like that, but wow. Wow, I didn't even get to talk about the intro.
Jacob Novik $1. Hi, I don't know how I am feeling about this. I'm of work tomorrow, which is good. BQ staying up until 3 in the morning just to watch TGA almost killed me. But at the same time I decided not to work this week. BQ, someone have COVID at my work.
Oh, ouch. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for the $1. Yeah, so like I was saying before we got interrupted by the donation, yeah, so gaming has been in a strange position right now, obviously because of this ABK deal, and more stuff is starting to come out saying that the FTC, you know, trying to block the deal. There's somebody in the FTC was trying to show favor to the deal. Man, there's just so much stuff that's on the table right now. I'm hearing stuff saying, well, basically it might stretch out all the way till August of next year. Man, and the longer this thing goes on is the more and more we are, for some reason, not getting any showcases or not getting any other information regarding things that we really do care about. And so I really want this thing. I'm hearing a new report right now basically saying that, yeah, Microsoft should just walk away from this deal. It's just not going to happen. Just not going to happen. Microsoft is willing to fight as much as possible. I mean, they do have someone from the FTC in favor of them. They have Activision. They have a lot of other support, you know, for this to go through. So I'm really hoping that this thing can just be over with, and then we could just get back into what's more important right now. And it's just the games. It's the games. But I think what everybody has been fired up about is Spider-Man 2. I think Sony, this is a perfect opportunity, right? This is a perfect opportunity for Sony to end off the year strong with a big bang, and then, you know, bleeding over into next year, because really when you think about it, Sony don't really have anything big as far as first party is concerned for first quarter of next year. I mean, obviously you could say Forspoken, but that's not first party from a first party studio. I mean, you could say Horizon Forbidden West DLC, but that's not really anything
Nathan
huge.
Hawthorne $20.
Hey, thank you so much for the $20, man. We need all the blessing that we can get starting off this week. I mean, this month has been very slow for the channel, so hopefully things will definitely pick up this week for the channel. Thank you so much for the $20. I really do appreciate it, man. It definitely does help us out. Us for the keep on keeping the lights on, man. Let's go. Thank you for the 20. But yeah, so Spider-Man 2 would be huge, considering we have a host of things to talk about pertaining to Spider-Man 2. Trust me, I'm excited. I'm so freaking hyped right now. But yeah, that will be huge for Sony, man. That will give them the momentum that they need to push into to next year. And I see a lot of people saying that, well, Spider-Man 2 might come out a little bit earlier. I'm still sitting on fall of next year, but I mean, you never really know. And I think with that release gap, there's going to be a gap in between. So I think Sony needs to do something ASAP, because if we're just sitting like ducks waiting on a PS5 showcase, I just don't think we're going to get a PS5 showcase until this deal is over with. But who knows? Maybe Sony might be like, we don't care. And I'm also hearing that there could be a possibility for a state of play this week. I mean, I don't know about that one. It's sort of like a wild card situation, because I'm like, no. I mean, it would be nice. Imagine if we get a Spider-Man like state of play. That would be huge. That would be so freaking huge ending off the year. But I don't see a state of play happening. I don't know why people are thinking this, keeping their fingers crossed. If anything, a trailer, but I just don't see it happening, right? Obviously we still are in dire need of a PS5 showcase, but hey, we'll see what actually happens. Now, as far as Horizon Forbidden West is concerned, a lot of people are very upset right now pertaining to Horizon Forbidden West DLC being PS5 only. Listen, no matter what you do, man, people are gonna be upset, right? People, oh, it's cross generation, and oh my god, it doesn't look great on PS5, and oh this and oh that. And it's like, dang if you do, dang if you don't, right? It's like always something to complain about. It's like, okay, they make it only for PS5, people complain, oh, I can't afford a PS5. You do a cross-gen between PS4 and PS5, people still freaking complain. You make it PS4 only, people still freaking complain. So what do you do? What do you do as a developer? What do you do as a publisher? What do you do? What do you do? Can't make everybody happy. So now people are mad about this DLC situation. So we're going to talk about it. Like I said, man, you can't make everybody happy. Just make your darn self happy at the end of the day, because it's always something to complain about. Microsoft, on the other hand, they got to get their acts together, man. There's a lot of higher up people that I would say out on Twitter, not only on Twitter, but also out on YouTube. And they're basically saying, listen, man, this is off the rip right here, but listen, we tired of waiting. And this is coming from higher ups. These are coming from these big websites and big people that are part of the industry. And they're like, man, Xbox got to bring it next year, because the Game Awards for Microsoft was just crickets. Like, I mean, it was just like nothing. Like, just, I'm like, what's going on? Like, nothing at all. Like, I feel was there, but I'm just like, okay, why was he even there? Like, I'm guessing for the Samsung commercials or whatnot. Like, bro, like, we going into next year, y'all got to bring y'all A game, considering that there's a price increase for your first party games. Y'all got to crush it next year, because Sony, oh, best believe if this deal goes through and Sony ends up taking an L, right? If Sony does not accept this deal, right? And they're just going to have to rely on their own innovation for a game similar to Call of Duty or whatever they decide to do. Best believe Sony going to bring their A game next year. Next year is going to be crazy. I keep telling you guys that there's going to be a lot of delays going into next year. Believe me, next year is just too good to be true as far as releases are concerned. But Microsoft got to bring it. People are tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. Believe me, I'm tired of waiting. So I'm not even going to even say it. That's going to be for a conversation for another time. But like I said, Phil is talking about the lack of games for this year. Big showcase coming up. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about Returnal, because we saw that at the Video Game Awards and for PC. But we're also going to talk about something else that I think is very, very interesting when it comes to PC specifications. And some of you guys might not be happy. Not a big deal for me, but... Oh, man. Kratos 99. Let's get it. Let's get it. Kratos 99 with the $5. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Starting off the week. This week is very critical for us. My man says, Marlon, what do you think Phil Spencer was thinking when Ragnarok was winning all those awards? I don't know. Probably was thinking like, oh man, we need something like God of War. Or, oh man, I wish God of War was on Xbox. Or, oh man, I wish that was us. You know, like, I just don't know. Like, Elden Ring won Game of the Year, man. And it was not surprising. I mean, we were already expecting that to be the case. But it's just Xbox just, I don't know, man. Sony just for some reason always dominate the Game Awards. Like they always have either more things to show with Sony's publishing, their logo, whatever the case may be. But Xbox is just, I don't know, always behind. And it was very sad to see because they did not show a darn thing at the Video Game Awards. And guys, that is a big problem, man. If people sit down and really think about it, like I said, man, I was in a situation this weekend where I had to do something, and I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. All right, I'll just tell y'all this right now. Okay, I cancel my Game Pass subscription. Because there is absolutely nothing right now. Right? There's absolutely nothing right now that I could say that I want to play on Game Pass. So I canceled it. I said, until I see something that really pulls me in from a first party standpoint, then I'll sign back up. So I canceled it. I did it on Saturday. I canceled my Game Pass subscription. I'm like, listen, I need my money for other things right now that are way more important right now. Okay, so I canceled my Game Pass subscription. Yeah. And I also did something else too. So I'm like, I'm not even playing this right now. I'm not even utilizing Game Pass right now like I want to. So I canceled it. So it should be ending on the 17th of this month. So yeah, until I go into next year and I start to see these games, I mean, listen, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of having my Xbox gathering dust. If it ain't just because of maybe a couple third-party games here and there. Like I said, the last good value for the money that I've got out of my Xbox, I'll tell you guys, A Plague Tale Requiem. Okay? And that is a third-party game. Okay? You guys already know how I get down. I don't cut no corners for nobody. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm a very outspoken person. I just tell it like it is. I don't have a bone in me that's a fanboy. You guys already know the secret. I love Sony more than Xbox, and that's very apparent. And it's only because Sony just delivers more. Sony is just the aggressor here this entire generation. So, yeah, man, duty calls. So I had to do what I had to do this weekend. And until Microsoft really shows me something different next year, I'm not hyping up anything. I feel like just hyping up these games is a waste of time because they always come out either just like Callisto Protocol, buggy, glitchy, just a disappointment, underwhelming, just a crazy type of experience all around. So yeah, I went on ahead and made that bold move to do that. So Microsoft, they have a lot of impression to do for those people who are just hyping up Xbox and this and that. Well, be my guest. I need to see the games. The games need to blow me away, right? Obviously on the Sony side of things, like I have no reason to cancel anything because I utilize a lot of the games that are, there. And it just works well with what I do. So I play my PS5 more than I play my Xbox. That's a fact. That I'm not saying that I don't. And the last time I really extensively played not my PS5, but my Series X is for Elden Ring and A Plague Tale Requiem. That is it, right? I don't fool with Halo anymore, right? And the last time before that was Forza Horizon. That's it, okay? For an entire 2 years. That is it. And that's not enough. That is not okay. That is not okay. I don't know about you guys, but it's not okay. It's not okay. So, yeah, we will see. Now, I also want to talk about Phil Spencer again because he's calling Sony out and he's basically saying that, listen, Sony, what Sony is doing right now, what Sony's main goal is to get Xbox out the picture or to make Xbox smaller or make Microsoft smaller or whatever the case may be. And I feel like every company that's competing with each other should have that mindset. Like you want to drive out the competition, right? You want to dominate the competition. And if Sony have the money that Microsoft got, best believe, I am telling you guys, they wouldn't even be in existence right now, because they would just walk all over them.
Jacob Novik $1. Phil was smiling on camera and fan pictures, but regardless of him smiling once when Crash was shown BQs, he knows that it's in future Xbox mascot. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. He dropped the F-bomb multiple times.
Okay. Okay. All right. Here's my thing on that. Okay, he's smiling because of Crash. Listen, nothing to say that I'm disrespecting Crash, but you honestly think Crash is something to smile about? Like, don't get me wrong, Crash is great. I grew up playing Crash, but Crash is just not the same anymore to me. Maybe because I'm getting older. Crash don't really appeal to me. Like that whole multiverses type of, battle royale type of vein that they're putting Crash in. I'm like, okay. I guess that they're trying to, revamp the series or whatever the case may be. But if you're smiling about Crash, bro, I mean, that's nothing to smile about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really nothing to smile about. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, maybe it's because I'm really expecting Microsoft to really blow me away. For me, Hellblade 2 is something to smile about, right? Your first party stuff, right? And people is going to be upset about what I'm getting ready to say, but where would Microsoft be right now? Oh, where would Xbox? No, forget about Microsoft. Yeah, we're going to throw Microsoft into it, but where would Xbox be without Microsoft right now? Nowhere. Dead like Dreamcast. Honestly, if the Xbox brand, and listen to what I'm saying, if the Xbox brand did not have the backing of Microsoft, Xbox would be flatline right now, like the Sega Dreamcast. Period. End of story. Because the pitch that Phil pitched to Microsoft, that was going to take a lot of money. The whole Game Pass proposal, that was going to take a lot of money to let that dream come true. Honestly, straight up and down like that. Right? So Microsoft saved the Xbox. Period. There wouldn't be no Xbox without Microsoft. My whole thing is this. Like, again, Sony has bought a lot of studios, right? But Microsoft buys more studios. And I feel like you want to go metal to metal. You want to go pound for pound. And pound for pound, if Microsoft did not acquire ZeniMax, Bethesda, or Activision, that's the only way that they can get to Sony. But pound for pound, game for game, how would that narrative be? How would that narrative be? Can Microsoft first party studios develop strong enough, compelling, engaging enough games to go up against Sony first party games? That would be a conversation. That would be a very sensible debate and conversation. Because in hindsight, once this deal goes through, and I'm praying that it goes through for Microsoft so that they can try to win. But is that going to be enough? Where's the substance here? What's going on with the development of your games and the quality of your games? That's the $1 million question. Because that's why a lot of Xbox fans are so frustrated. You know why they're frustrated? Because they're tired of waiting. They're tired of freaking waiting. Your Series X is just sitting there gathering dust. So I don't know, guys. I don't, that's nothing to smile about. So if that's the only thing that he's smiling about, if I were him, I would be like, man, we got to bring it next year. Not saying that he's not thinking that way, but y'all got to bring it next year. Y'all got to blow me away. And I hear a lot of people was like, man, I'm selling my Xbox. And I see why a lot of people are saying that they're selling it. Now I'm like reasoning with those people on why they sold their Xbox, why they got rid of it while the credit was high or while the resale value was high. I see why. I see why they get rid of their Xbox. I see why they cancel their Game Pass subscription, because it's like you're sitting here waiting. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years and nothing groundbreaking. I mean, if you're going to say Forza, then okay. But Halo was just, I don't know. Like the campaign was okay, but the multiplayer, I just don't know, man. It's just like nobody's really talking about Halo as much as people were really expecting it to be. So it's just, I don't know. But I'm at least hoping that next year, Microsoft, they can blow us away and they can bring the games, because like Jim Ryan would say, let the games do the talking. And right now, all these games, Fable and Perfect Dark, all of this is just talk. Like we don't have anything to go off of as far as hype is concerned. We haven't really seen anything about those games, right? So I'm at least hoping that next year will be a great time for Xbox, and not only with this Activision Blizzard deal, but the games doing the talking, and that could bring Xbox back to where they need to really be. Because let's be honest, man, this ABK deal alone cannot carry Microsoft to victory. Like you're gonna need more bigger stuff going on with your first party studios. I'm sorry, your first party studios got to be firing on all cylinders in order for this battle to end well for them, in order for them to win this generation. It can't just be this ABK deal. It can't just be Call of Duty. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying this from my heart, and I'm saying this because I love Microsoft and I want them to do better. But see, Nola saying the same thing. My Series X been collecting dust since I purchased it. Nola, I was in a dire situation this weekend, and I just had to let it go. I had to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's literally nothing. I'm sitting there saying to myself, and I'm like, there's really nothing to play on this thing right now but third party. That's it. And if I want to play anything third party, I can play it on my PS5 as of right now. I mean, we have Redfall, we have, Starfield. I mean, the games are coming. But I mean, if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, that's fine. You know what I mean? But I have to be honest. Oh, we have Game Pass, but Game Pass is going to be phenomenal first party wise when next year rolls around. That's at least what we can hope. But as of right now, please tell me, what are you playing on Game Pass? Are you playing any first party games on Game Pass? Let me do a poll real quick, and then we're going to start off the show. I just got to be honest, man. I don't like being fake. I like to be honest. So let me ask you guys right now. Let me ask you guys this right now. Is Game Pass worth it? As of right now. Be honest with me. Yes, no, be honest. I'm just going to ask you guys. Is Game Pass worth it right now? I'm not talking about next year. I'm talking about right now. Is Game Pass worth it right now? There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. I'm tired of waiting. And my Series X has been collecting dust. Like I said, I play my PS5 more. The only time I play my Series X is if, a publisher sends me a game and it's on Series X, and I'll play it. But it's third-party stuff. Third-party stuff that I can play on PS5. I can play on another box. I don't want my Xbox to be just a second wheel. You know what I mean? I want my Xbox to be front and center. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I like to be honest. That's the thing with me versus everybody else. I don't like to be fake. I don't do the fake stuff. I like to be real. I might be wrong or I could be right. I don't know. High on life, not my cup of tea, but hey, just got to be honest. 72% of you guys said no. Vital Drip says facts. The only thing I played on Xbox this year, it was Grounded, and that's it. And I'm spending all this money each and every month for nothing. I might cancel it too. I'm just gonna, hey. I'm just being honest. I'm not sitting here saying that. It's not. You see, people always try to sit there and go to the extreme and say, "Oh, you're just bashing Xbox," or you're just bashing Xbox, or you being hateful toward. No, it's not. It's giving them constructive criticism. It's like, I see why people are selling their Xboxes. I mean, if you get in a dire need and you need cash, or you need cash to buy another game, I see why people were selling their Xboxes. I see why people was canceling their Game Pass subscriptions. Like, oh God. Anyways, let's get right to the news, man. I just had to get that off my chest. I canceled it on Saturday, and I have no intentions of getting Game Pass after. I don't know.
We will make our own destiny.
He says, if I need cash, I'm selling both consoles. Hey, listen. I'm just saying. Hey, I still got it right there. I still got my Series S right there, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna get to that donation. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. Listen to this. I know this is as real as it's gonna get. There's no point in owning a Series X right now. There is nothing, unless it's third party, unless you care about extra frames or sharper resolution. There's no need right at this moment to own a Series X, right? Because everybody has always been knocking me upside my head with, oh, Xbox is just for the casual right now. Xbox, the Game Pass is just for the casual. It's not for the hardcore. Okay, well, let me show you. Oh, let me show you. Series S. This is worth having right now. I don't care what nobody else is going to say and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Make your tweets, make your whatever. I don't care. This is worth it right now for me. This is worth keeping in my house for right now. As far as the Series X is concerned, when I start seeing the first party games, the big first party games, the games that's going to fully utilize the Series X, then we can go that route. But this is the only thing. Not only that, Nola, you don't even really need an Xbox because you got the Samsung TV. You got the S95B. So you can really play all your games. I mean, if you care about frames and resolution, I'm just being honest with you guys. This is the only bang for your buck right now. Yes, it might not be as sharp or have all the teraflops. I'm just being honest. Right?
Jacob Novik $1. What I and others have concluded is that when Phil signed the agreement to buy ABK, Microsoft's lawyers made each person at Xbox sign a contract where you can't talk or show anything Xbox related. Therefore, Xbox may fought with lawyers on their summer show.
Okay, there you go. But again, guys, I just had to get this off my chest. If you have an S95B, if you have this right now, you're good to go. You're literally good to go. There's really nothing right now that's like, oh my God, I need to get an Xbox. Or if you have PC, you're good to go. You don't need a Series X. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. When the games start coming, when the Perfect Dark, Indiana Jones, and Starfield, then it's time to, okay, if you're a console player, okay, let me get the more powerful machine. But as of right for the past 2 years, I can count on my hands the games that really, I could say, fully utilize the Series X. I gotta keep it honest. Like I said, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, whatever. You don't have to like me, but you can't wrong a man for his honesty, bro. I like to be honest. That's all I gotta say. Sorry. Next topic. Let's talk about Spider-Man 2. Fable, listen. Fable ain't on till another 2-3 years from now. Let's be honest, right? I need to get excited for Xbox again. I need to be on the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be like, oh man, I have a burning desire to get a Series X. Just saying. Let's talk about Spider-Man 2 because we got more important news to talk about. So I just had to get that off my chest and let you guys know the real, man. I don't like to be fake. I don't like to sugarcoat stuff. And you guys already know I'm not perfect. You know, nobody is perfect, but I really wanted to talk to you guys one-on-one. You guys are like family to me. You guys are family to me. You know what I mean? And we just had to have that one-on-one discussion, bro. That's just the way it is. So Spider-Man 2. Let's talk about something that is even more exciting than talking about Xbox right now, because there's literally nothing that's hype about Xbox right now for the remaining part of this year. So let's just leave it right there. Spider-Man 2. Holy freaking cow. So shout outs to Wario64 because he put out a tweet yesterday. In case if you guys don't already know, a trailer for the movie Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is scheduled to drop tomorrow. And we have the community director for Spider-Man, or for Insomniac Games, literally put out a GIF yesterday pertaining, no, 2 days ago actually, pertaining to Spider-Man 2, right? And man, that is like the biggest thing, and it's crazy right now. So right now you can actually wish list the game, but it's only in the UK. So it's actually up on the PlayStation Store. So let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what's going on with Spider-Man 2, because I'm excited, man. I'm just at the edge of my seat. So as you guys can see right here, Wario64 put out a tweet. It says Marvel Spider-Man 2 available to wishlist on the UK PSN. And people was actually saying that, well, they took it down or whatever the case may be, but people said that it was still up, right? So as you guys can see right there, that yes, you can actually wishlist it right now. So means that, we could be getting something. Not only that, but we have James Stevenson, literally put out a GIF with, the Spider-Man 2 trailer there with Miles and Peter standing together. And that actually sparked a lot of stuff. Also, we have Aaron Espinoza literally said 2023, and he's senior community manager at Insomniac Games. And so, man, listen, bro, if this happens tomorrow or later this week, I don't know how Sony is going to do it. And not only that, what's his name? Najee, the guy who plays Miles and stuff like that, when he was in his mocap session or whatever, he said, man, we're going to end off this year very, very strong. And he knows that people are excited for Spider-Man 2. So I don't know, guys. Do you guys think that we're going to get a trailer? I want to do a poll on this very quickly. You guys think that Sony is going to drop a trailer sometime this week? I mean, so Across the Spider-Verse is supposed to be getting a trailer tomorrow. And basically, maybe they might do it on the same day. Maybe we might get it tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. I don't know at this point, but I want to ask you guys, do you guys think we will be getting a Spider-Man 2 trailer this week? All right, let me ask you guys that, okay? Let me know if you guys think that we're gonna be getting a Spider-Man 2 trailer this week, because yeah, Across the Spider-Verse new trailer tomorrow, and I do think that we're gonna be getting something, because how ironic it is that they're pushing Spider-Man 2. You know, the community director for Insomniac, and then we have another senior, you know, community director for Insomniac, literally saying 2023, pushing the Spider-Man 2 narrative. I mean, that will be huge for Sony, giving Sony a big push for next year. And, you know, then we can actually move on from there. Tyrone, thank you for the $5. Also, let me get to this other donation as well. Let me see. Says worth nothing. My Xbox is like a picture hanging in my wall doing nothing. Hey, thank you so much, Daniello, for the $5. And then we have Tyrone with the $5. Okay. I said Spider-Man 2 isn't gonna be shown until June or July. What? No, that's way too long. That's way too long. We've been waiting a whole year and change, and nothing. I like I said, why would they be? My whole thing is this. Aizen, my whole thing is this. Why would these two big figures at Insomniac be pushing Spider-Man 2? Like, I'm just saying, like, why tweet out a GIF? Why? I mean, I'm just saying. Something is not adding up. Something I think is getting ready to go. Bro, we've been waiting. We've been waiting a long time. Bruh. Listen, we've been waiting a long time.
We'll make our own
So,
destiny.
I think that would be a very good way to end off the year. I'm just saying, to end off the year strong, moving over into next year. It's been over a year now since the last time we have gotten anything pertaining to Spider-Man 2. June of next year? Are you kidding me? No, man. No. This is one of the main reasons why I said the ABK deal just need to go through. You know what I'm saying? And we have the developers reiterating that the game is still coming out next year. So it's just, I'm just trying to be as honest as I possibly can. Kratos, thank you for the $5. Keep supporting the stream. Keep it coming. Says, keep your expectations low, boy, and you will never be disappointed. My bad. There you go. I likes that. What's up, First Lady? What's going down? Appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit the like button for the show and everything. All right. Let's get on to Xbox. Let's talk about Xbox. Big showcase, right? Because hold on, we got another donation supporting the show. Keep it coming.
Jacob Novik, $1. Also angry at Xbox. But what I mean with Summer Show S that the lawyers probably said, better to skip your summer show to not get many eyes on you. And Xbox in theory argued and at last got approval to only show upcoming games for the next 12 months.
Man, that's crazy. Let's talk about Xbox right now. Shouts to Super Gaming. Shouts to Rich. Nah, you the man, bro. You the man. Appreciate the love and the support. Shouts to KMG. Appreciate you, fam. Now, let's get on to what's more important here. Let's talk about Xbox. Let's talk about this big showcase, because the last showcase that we have gotten from Xbox was underwhelming. Okay? It was underwhelming. A lot of people was disappointed. You know what I mean? For various reasons, right? And so let's talk about this big showcase here, because again, I don't know. Again, going back to the same thing I was saying, like, this is the Video Game Awards, man. You have millions of people. Let me put a timestamp on this. You have millions of people tuning in to the Video Game Awards, and you show nothing. You literally showed nothing. Are you kidding me? Man, listen, bro. But I tell you why. Because of this ABK deal. It's because of this ABK deal. I tell you why. But at the same time, where's the hype? Where's the hype? Because listen, if Sony shows Spider-Man 2 this week, then that's not going to be looking too good for Xbox going into next year. I'm just saying, you need to start off the year strong. Like, you need, going into a new year, you need to have huge momentum going into next year. I'm just saying. Say if I'm wrong or am I right? If Sony shows off Spider-Man 2 and give us a release date, they give us a trailer and give us a release date, bro, that's going to be huge for Sony. because that's a big first party title. And then Microsoft ends off the year and literally have nothing going into next year to show off. I'm just saying. Let's get to the big showcase information. Like, I'm just saying, guys, I don't know. I'm just saying. Show us Hellblade. Give us a release date for Hellblade 2. Well, maybe it's not ready yet, right? Or show something else, Avowed, something. Give us a release date, something. I don't know, something. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man. Keep the donations coming. It does help out our show. I appreciate it with all your questions and concerns. Perry with the $10 says, I'm hoping for Spider-Man 2 news soon as, and well, I'm hoping for Xbox to get better with better first party games. Thank you so much, Perry, for the $10. It helps us out. Shout outs to DX with the 5 says, my Series S is a coffee cup heater. Oh God. He says, I put my cup on the black circle part and it keeps my coffee warm. Oh, I can't with you guys. I can't. Let's get to the rest of the stuff here, man. I don't even know what else to say right now because man, oh man, with the memes. So diving into our next story here. Let's talk about Xbox addresses lack of Game Awards reveals. We have a lot planned to show. Platform holder moves to assure fans after surprisingly low-key showing at the annual event. So you heard it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Did y'all just hear that? We plan to have a lot to show. We have a lot to show. So that means a big showcase. Now, bro, I'm telling you, the next showcase that Microsoft got, you better blow us away. You better blow us away. I'm just saying. And that's this next planned showcase or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, man.
Make our own destiny.
So, I just don't even know what to say. I don't know what else to say.
We will make our own destiny.
All right, so let's it's like you're running out of things to say when it comes to Microsoft. So Xbox has addressed its surprisingly low-key participation in the Game Awards on Thursday, where it opted to make no major game announcements at the show. Okay? And so some fans expressed frustration following the event. This is sad. This is really, really sad.
We will make our own destiny.
Yo, thank y'all for the donations. Back to back. Blessings. Let's go. Thank you for the blessings.
We'll make our own destiny.
Yo, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. The wifey with the $5. Holy freaking cow. This is insane right now. You got some stuff to say, Oscar Wheat? I got you. So listen to this. Some fans, I'm gonna get to these donations. Some fan expressed frustration following the event, which featured major reveals from rival platform holder Sony in the form of Final Fantasy 16. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all going crazy. Woo, the blessings are coming in. Yes. Blessings. I can't even talk right now. This is crazy. Thank y'all for the support, man. Keep the support coming. Yo. All right. So people are upset. Xbox fans are upset because Sony showed Final Fantasy 16. They showed Death Stranding 2. They showed all Forspoken and nothing significant from Microsoft. So people are upset. But see, when you talk, people say, oh no, you're bashing. Oh no, you're this. Now, seemingly responding to the reaction, Xbox marketing boss Aaron Greenberg tweeted to reassure fans that 2023 would be incredibly exciting. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. Because how many times have we heard from Xbox, oh my God, the hype is real. We're going to show off a lot of stuff and this and that and blah, 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 blah. We heard that in 2021. We heard the same thing in 2021. Oh, it's going to be exciting. Oh, it's going to be huge. Oh, we have a lot of stuff to show. I'm just saying, right? It's like the same thing over and over again. Oh, thank y'all for the donations. I got to get to these donations. It's like the same thing. It's like a seasonal thing. I mean, Aaron Greenberg is the director of marketing for Xbox. So, of course, his job is to market. His job is to make Xbox look great as far as marketing is concerned, as far as the ecosystem is concerned. And so 2023, we already know a lot of the games that are listed and slated for Xbox for 2023, but him coming out and saying it's going to be incredibly exciting. I mean, okay, I guess, but man, they got to blow us away. They have to blow us away, right? So they better have something huge as far as a showcase is concerned, something, because bruh, this is just not going to be good at all. Now, I promise I'm going to get to these donations, okay? Now, it says, we have a lot planned to show and share about incredibly exciting year ahead for 2023. He wrote, appreciate folks that are eager to learn and see more. Timing is always key, but don't worry, you will not have to wait too long for what's next from us. Okay, Mr. Greenberg. Xbox has first-party games scheduled for next year already in the form of Redfall, Starfield, and Stalker 2. However, the inevitable of much company focus on freaking Activision and Blizzard deal. That's like their main focus, and that is true. Their main focus right now is this ABK deal. Like they just, oh no, we'll show games whenever we want to show them. You know what I mean? To get everybody hyped up. But hey, let me go ahead and get to these sweet super chats. Shout out to Ridge Law with the $2. Says just because we love you. Thank you so much. Love you too, fam. First Lady Queen. Thank you for the $5. Says from RJ. Hey, let's go. I'm so happy. Dan, thank you so much for the $2. Says wait until E3. Let's see here. Stawn with the $2 says, I use my Series X as a footrest for when I play PS5. Shout outs to McShaw with the $10. Says, Marlon, you should keep your expectations low. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to hear more information on Spider-Man 2, but I don't think we get in a trailer until next year, to be honest here. I respect that. And I think I should take that in and move forward with that. I says, I'm hoping for Spider-Man. Oh, this is Perry. I'm hoping for Spider-Man 2 news as well. And I'm hoping for Xbox to get better and better with first party games. Thank you so much. DX with the $5 says, my Series S is a cup coffee. Oh yeah, we already read that. Cup of coffee heater. He says, I put my cup on the black circle part and it keeps my coffee warm. Holy freaking cow. So again, what do you guys think, man? Do you guys believe Aaron Greenberg on the whole Xbox charade, as far as, you know, they're going to be bringing something exciting and incredible news and just groundbreaking first party games that is going to get people hype and excited? I don't know how many times we have heard that. It's almost as if like it's a seasonal tweet. It's a seasonal thing just to kind of keep people on edge just a little bit. But is it strong enough? Only time will tell. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's go ahead and let's move along here. Oh, people are mad. Pertaining to Horizon Forbidden West DLC. All right, so PlayStation 4 owners are upset. And here's my thing. Here's my whole take on this situation. Like, no matter what you do, you cannot win, right? Sony is like, listen, this is going to be a cross-generation game, right? And people are upset. I understand that because people want to see the full potential of the PlayStation 5. Now we're hearing that the Horizon Forbidden West DLC, Burning Shores, is going to be developed solely on PS5. And it's going to be a PS5 only thing. And people are upset about that because people are saying, well, I understand for those who cannot afford a PS5, but come on. It's like if Sony makes something PS5 only, people complain. If Sony makes something cross generation, people complain. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't get it sometimes, right? So this is exactly what we're dealing with. So it says Horizon Forbidden West PS5 exclusive DLC upsets PS4 players. It says Horizon Forbidden West DLC Burning Shores has been announced on PS5 as a PS5 exclusive, much to dismay of PS4 players. Fans have taken to sites like Reddit and Twitter to criticize Guerrilla Games' decision on arguing that since the base game was developed for PS4, taking away a portion of the experience leaves a sour taste. How do you guys feel about this? I need to hear you guys' thoughts on this whole situation. It says Guerrilla has said that Burning Shores will be an ambitious expansion featuring new locations that can be fully explored on the water. It's a grand vision, technically and creatively speaking, prompting the studio to focus its development efforts on PS5 in order to avoid being bogged down by dated hardware. So again, PS4 is definitely showing its age over and over again, you know, when it comes to development and everything like that. And I understand some of you guys will be like, well, it should have been a PS5 only game in the first place. I agree. But nobody can deny that Horizon Forbidden West is one of the best looking games out in this generation. And so now let's go ahead and let's dig into what everybody's been saying. Now, quote, if you're going to put a game on a platform, then it's only fair that every platform it's available on have access to any DLC that comes after. Otherwise, you might as well have just not included it on the system to begin with, wrote one of the Redditors, right? Now, quote, all the team and dedication, or should I say all the time and dedication we have put into Aloy's story, and people like myself who can't afford PS5 will not get to see Aloy's story conclude, a Twitter user wrote. So again, like I said before, you just can't make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the whole, okay, they launched it on PS4, so if they're launching DLC, it needs to be, you know what I'm saying, coincide with the other system as well. But again, if this is a development thing and it's like they're saying, well, it's going to perform better, you know, on the more powerful hardware, in this case, we're talking about PlayStation 5, then it needs to be that way. It needs to be that way. It should have been that way from the beginning, but I understand that Sony is not trying to alienate all these PS4 gamers, and so that's why they did what they did. But at the same time, if you develop additional content and it's going to bug down the game and it's going to have a lot of bugs and glitches and stuff, those same people that are saying the things that they're saying right now are going to complain. They're going to complain and be like, well, man, this is some bull crap. Like, this game is running this and that. So whatever you do, so what do you do? Because people are always going to complain. I don't know what to say, but hey, right now, Horizon DLC is slated just for PS5 only at this point. Now, diving into Returnal for PC. Again, this is no surprise. We saw numerous leaks on this saying that, you know, Returnal was going to be coming for PC, yada, 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 and everything like that. So no surprise there. Now, let's dive into our next story here. Do me a favor, guys. If you are enjoying the show so far, please click that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel as well. So, again, we're talking PC territory here. Returnal on PC recommends a ridiculous amount of RAM. System spec needs a lot of memory. So 32. Now, the base normally for games are normally like, what, 8? But now with today's games, how demanding they are, 16 is normally the base standard, right? Now, they're saying Returnal is going to require a lot of RAM. 32 gigs of RAM. Are you guys upset about this? I see some people are upset about this because, listen, if I'm building a PC, I'm building a PC with at least minimum 64 gigs of RAM or 128 gigs minimum. I'm just saying minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to cheap out and do. I understand everybody don't really have the money, but most, if not all PC elitists or PC gamers are going to put either 64 or at least 128, you know what I mean, RAM in their PC. So again, I have 128 in my PC right now. So it's just like I said before, and I'll say it again. I don't think this is a big deal, but I know it's a big deal for some because, you know, their PCs are pretty much limited to only 16. Some people only have 8 gigs. I mean, if you have only 8 gigs, I mean, that's the bare minimum to run the operating system. That's not even talking about other applications or whatever the case may be. But hey, I just really wanted to sort of highlight this because yeah, we got this announcement during the Video Game Awards. So under the recommended specification, it lists 32 gigs of RAM, which is a bit high, right? It's a bit of a rarity for a game, right? Because the game will need 16 gigabyte of RAM at minimum, with double the needed to hit that recommended level. It's quite unusual to see games of this level needing more than 16 gigs of RAM, with modern graphical taxing games asking no more than 16 gigabytes. So again, like I said before, you know, majority of the games that, you know, we have been playing on PC is normally 16 gigs of RAM. But like I said before, I understand some people might not have the money to get more RAM for their PC. But if you want the best performance, yeah, always have, there's never so much thing as too much RAM. The more RAM you have, the better it is for you, especially when you're doing those heavy tasks and stuff like that. That really, I mean, just opening up a bunch of Chrome tabs uses up a lot of RAM to even begin. And that's Chrome, because Chrome is just poorly optimized, you know, for PCs in general. But I'm just saying, as little as opening up a bunch of tabs on your PC, use up a lot of freaking RAM, right? So, I mean, 32 gigs, yeah, that should be like the bare minimum. Or editing purposes, right? Editing purposes. A lot of people have 32, you know, minimum in their PC. Just saying. Or at least 64, right? But let me know y'all thoughts. Are you going to be picking up Returnal for PC? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic here. And Phil, back at it again. Now, let me know what you guys think about what Phil Spencer is actually saying here, because yeah, we're going to dive into this one. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button. I appreciate you guys for watching, liking, subscribing. Let's make this a really, really nice day today, okay? All right, so moving on. Phil Spencer, this is reported by VGC and everything like that. So Spencer claims PlayStation wants to grow by making Xbox smaller. Do you guys agree with that? Okay. So he's saying in order for PlayStation to grow, right, to continue to grow, or whatever the case may be, they have to make Xbox smaller. And like I said before, and I'll say this again, the only thing that is really hurting Sony right now is obviously them going around buying up big publishers, buying up publishers that, well, they have relationships with, or, you know, their games do well on PlayStation platform. And so Sony, like I said, this deal goes through and Sony does not accept this deal, Sony will be fine. I like to be as honest as I possibly can. They'll be fine. They'll find a way, right? But Phil is saying, no. They need us to be smaller. In other words, like almost non-existent for PlayStation to be okay. You know what I mean? And Sony's been crushing it generation after generation. The 360 generation, Microsoft was dominating with the 360, right? But then towards the end, PlayStation outshined them with the PS3 as far as sales is concerned, and, you know, games and such. But that was like the biggest dominance that Microsoft had back then. And even at that point, growth wise, Sony never really had problems with growth because of Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? So again, with this Activision Blizzard deal, yes, it's a bit of a fight. You know what I mean? Sony is fighting for their lives right now. They're trying to get Call of Duty, and they're trying to have that dominance when it comes to Call of Duty. And I don't see, Jim budging as far as this deal is concerned with this 10-year deal. I mean, Nintendo has already jumped on the bandwagon. We already have Valve jumping on the bandwagon as well. And so I really, really don't know at this point, but let's go ahead and let's dial into this one here. And basically Phil said, quote, Sony is trying to protect its dominance on the console. The way they grow is by making Xbox smaller, Spencer said. And he follow up that with that and says, quote, Sony has a very different view. I can't even talk. Sony has a very different view of the industry than we do. Man, that member thing just threw me off for a second. They have a very different view. Well, I guess because here's the thing. Here's why I can kind of see where he's actually coming from. Here's the thing. Sony's different. Sony's view is like, listen, we're going to release our multiplayer stuff day and date with PC. We're going to release our first party games minimum 1 year after release of it being on consoles. And we are going to not put our first party games day and date, right, on PC. So yes, Sony has a way different view from Microsoft. So he's correct on that one, right? Because Sony's main thing here is like, oh, we're going to maintain and we're going to release our games, our first party games, when they run their course on console. We're not doing day and date. Microsoft, on the other hand, they got Game Pass. They're trying to buy up a lot of publishers to feed into Game Pass, a lot of studios to feed into Game Pass, right? They got all this stuff going on, right? So, and obviously with this deal as well. So it's just, it's obvious. It's obvious that Sony has a whole different type of view. Now they don't, listen to this, what he said. They don't ship their games day and date on PC. They don't put their games into their subscription when they launch their games. Now, again, like I said, this definitely goes without saying. Now, the largest console maker in the world is raising an objection about the one franchise that we have said will continue to ship on the platform. It's a deal that benefits customers through choice and access. So, again, like I said, and I'll say this again, Sony is going to be fine. I know strategic speaking wise, Microsoft is going to do what they're going to do with this ABK deal, with everything else that they have on the table. That's fine. Do what you do. And I hope that Microsoft can have a chance to win this entire generation. Sony, on the other hand, they're already going to stick to their guns and what the plans that they already laid out and let us know how they're going to release their games on PC and their live service games and what have you. So only time will tell, guys. Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic at hand here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button and everything. Let me get to that member situation. What do we have here? Jacob, thank you so much. It says, I don't decide nor dislike Xbox doing what they do, which is buying stuff, but I hate that Xbox don't show stuff. But Lee Spiderman 2 will be fire. Yeah, that's for doggone sure. But let's hope that they change that narrative. Thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate it. Let's go on with another topic here. And then we're just going to go ahead and tie everything off. Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button for your boy. Diving into our next story, ladies and gentlemen. If you are enjoying the show so far, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get it popping. Okay. So check this out. So Tekken 7 Phoenix smashes its way past 10 million sales worldwide. Now, I know a lot of you guys did not, I guess y'all wasn't really impressed with Tekken 8, but to me, Tekken 8 looks really, really good. So they have sold 10 million copies since the launch of the game in June of 2017 on PC, Xbox One, all that type of stuff. And so in addition, Tekken 7 new sales milestone, the franchise has a hold also achieved a new record with 54 million sales since its inception in 1994. So we got a tweet here from Kashiro, if I'm saying his name correctly. Basically, Tekken 7 had achieved over 10 million in sales and a record over 54 million copies sales for the series. Thank you for your continued support. So that's awesome right there. Happy to hear that. Now, let's dig into Armored Core 6. Now, I don't know if a lot of you guys are, still hyped for Armored Core. I mean, I remember playing Armored Core back in the day on PS2 and stuff like that. Those were like the middle school days and everything like that. But we have some details on Armored Core that we're going to dig into as well. So make sure you guys hit the like button for your boy. Hit the share button. Let's get it popping. I appreciate you guys. So Armored Core 6. Okay, the details that we have is new story not connected to previous games, heavy focus on mecha customization, single player emphasis but not has multiplayer, mission based, not open world. Boss battles are a big highlight. So boss battles are a big highlight in the game, and not a Soulsborne type of game. So that's very, very interesting there. And so can't wait to find out more details about Armored Core once it gets released. All right, let's go ahead and let's talk about Witcher. Are you guys ready to play The Witcher? Let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. Are you guys going to be playing The Witcher? I want to know. I really want to know, because I think some of you guys are literally excited at this point to play the next generation free update and stuff. I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I think it's sitting at a 98 on Metacritic, which I think it's great, right? So let's go ahead and let's talk about The Witcher 3 review roundup. This is actually coming from Benji Sales as well, so I appreciate the love. Let's take a look at this. All right, so as you guys can see on screen, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Next Gen reviews. So we got Game Blog a 10, we have God is a Geek a 10, PSX Brazil 100 out of 100, Screen Rant 5 out of 5, VGC 5 out of 5, Xbox Era 9.5, PSU 9, Push Square 9, and then obviously Metacritic 97. So that's what you kind of really expect. I mean, hey, from what I've been hearing some really, really good stuff about The Witcher 3. So with this next generation update here. And so don't know if you guys still own Witcher 3 or you're going to be playing it. I believe it comes out in another 2 days. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Lots of positivity. I believe it was sitting at a 98 on Metacritic and then it dropped down to 97, but it's basically the same game with just ray tracing and better graphics and more stable frame rate, yada, yada, yada. You guys already know the gist on that, but nothing, changed as far as story or anything like that. So that's great, man. Let me know if you guys will be playing it or not. Leave y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right. So we're at the very, very best part of the show right now, which we are at the Q&A portion. So I do know that a lot of you guys have a lot of things to say. A lot of y'all have been waiting for this portion of the show. So let's go ahead and let's dial into this one. He says, are you going to pick it up and play? I already have it on PlayStation already. So I guess we'll just see what's up on that. So Q&A time. Are you guys going to be playing The Witcher 3? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. He says, I got a 6K yearly raise today. What? Man, I wish I was getting a raise. Good Lord. God bless you. 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 He said they added more story, bro. More story. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's see. The only thing I saw was visual upgrades. I mean, I didn't see anything about story, anything updated with game improvements and oh yeah. Netflix Witcher Time DLC. Okay, you're right. The DLC content. You're right. What's good, Ray? What's up? TJ, what's up, man? How you doing? I forgot about that part with the DLC, extra DLC content. Yeah, I forgot about that. He says, can up my donations to United. He says, get it taken off the paycheck. It says automatically. Oh, really? Man, blessings, bro. Blessings, man. Blessings. I'm happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that you got a raise. What's up, TJ? What's going down, man? Appreciate the love. So did you hear that God of War Ragnarok is getting a review bomb? Oh yeah, I heard about the review bomb. It's just ridiculous, man. Oh yeah, King Mo, I had a great weekend. Q&A time. Come on in with your questions. Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation with all your questions. Hit the like button and see if we can get 200 likes. Hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. Appreciate you guys. All right. It says, Sony are kings of making the fan base wait. He says, unless the community actually speaks up and demand it. If not, then you're looking at another God of War Ragnarok situation. I mean, with this ABK deal situation going on, hey, man, you just... I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry. Says, I finally beat God of War 10 out of 10. Hey, let's go. Since I'm planning on beating these games in 2023, Jedi Survivor, Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, and Spider-Man 2. Let's get it. Let's see here. Huffman in the house. What's going down, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Says, you're going to play a high on life? I don't know. We'll see. It's not a game for me to rush out and go get Game Pass. I'm just going to leave it like that. It's not a system seller. It's not a Game Pass seller. Okay. So there you go. All right, guys, let's start off this week strong, man. Come in with the questions. Super chats are welcome. They done help us out. Gifted subs help us out. Appreciate you guys. Popeye says, great show and God bless you, my brother. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Come on in. Hit that like button for your boy. Let's see more questions. Let me end this poll right quick. All right, so I think we already gotten the votes on that one. So we have 54 of you guys said yes, we're gonna get a trailer or something like that, but we'll see. All right, let's go. Come on in with the questions. Come on in. It says, I heard great news about the Witcher 1 remake. Yeah, I heard about that too. I heard that it's gonna be awesome with the direction and stuff like that, but we'll see. It says, there is a problem with Xbox when Colt Eastwood had a very bad rant about their franchise and he's big time Xbox. I've been said it, bro. Some of the most diehard fans, some of the most diehard elitists, are saying that they're tired of waiting on Xbox. They're demanding Xbox to really blow them away. And, because your channel, if you're just an Xbox YouTuber, your channel is just sitting there like, there's really nothing. PlayStation has slowed down, but at least there's a bit of news here and there to talk about. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough cookie. It's really tough cookie. It says, what you predict the relationship between Xbox and Square Enix will be in 2023? Square and Xbox? I don't know. I don't really think there's going to be really much to really kind of push off on pertaining to that situation, but we'll see. It says, because Xbox expect the ABK deal to close in June and the FTC sues in August, Xbox needs to redo the whole acquisition. Yeah, that sucks, man. And that's why I said it's a major step back, and that's why I'm hearing a lot of people saying, oh, they should back out of it, but I don't know, man. It says, when it comes to Xbox, when it comes to exclusive, Xbox does need to step it up. And Retro, that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying is like, I want Xbox to step it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Xbox to step it up in that vein. You know what I mean? In that vein, I need them to push the envelope more. That's all I was saying in the beginning part of the show. Like, I want them to do better, and I want them to push. I want them to push more, harder. You know what I mean? Get the hype back, man. It's been 2 years. You know what I mean? And the Xbox generation was just, I don't know, at a standstill. I don't know, man. It's just, that's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. Like, I'm not bashing them or anything. Like, I just want him to do great. I just want him to do better. Like, I want him to give us a reason to be on the Series X nonstop. And people will tell you, all right, let me ask people this. And hear what they're going to say. I know a majority of people that subscribe to this channel are PlayStation guys, but a lot of you guys also subscribe to as well for, you know what I mean, for Xbox content. But let me ask y'all this. What do you play more? Series X? I think I already know what's going to happen here, but I just had to ask. Series X or PS5? All right, what do you play more? Right? Your Series X or your PS5? Go ahead. I'm going to ask you guys this and I'm going to get to the rest of these questions. It says they have a lot of ground to make up. I hope they can do it. I hope so, man. I really hope so. It says I pre-ordered Final Fantasy 16. I can't even talk. Brandon says, let's give Marlon his flowers for having a banger stream. Much love, my G. Prayed up. Hey, thank you so much, Brandon. I appreciate it. Says I agree with you with all that money they have, should be no excuses. Bro, I'm telling you. Like, I'm never gonna white knight for a corporation. Like, there's no benefit. You know what I'm saying? These corporations, they can care less about my lights being on and what I do here full time for you guys. So there's no benefit in me white knighting for any company. And even if I was getting paid, I'm always going to be honest and be like, listen, like, you guys got to step it up. Sony is crushing it. This entire generation, Sony have been crushing it. Say what you want about Horizon or Gran Turismo 7 or Ratchet and Clank that you might not like, or Returnal, or whatever the case may be, but no one can deny the strength of Sony. That's why I always tell you guys, give Sony their flowers, give them they due diligence. You know what I mean? Like, they have been crushing it as far as that is concerned. So I'm not trying to hear it. Like, it's just the truth. You know what I mean? So there's no need to white knight for a company. Like, there's just no need to do that. You know, there's no need. It says, bro, you white knight for PSN. When have I ever white knight for PSN? I called Sony out on the whole PlayStation Plus Premium. And I said that it's not a service right now that is in dire need for you to subscribe to. Right? If I was white knighting for Sony, I would be like, oh, PlayStation Plus Premium is great. I said I said PlayStation Plus Extra. You could go back to what I said. PlayStation Plus Extra is the way to go. PlayStation Plus Premium needs native PS3 support as far as you playing the games natively and not just streaming them. They need more classic games, need more PS2, they need more PS1 and PSP games. I've said that. So there's no white knight in for Sony either. Like, I've said it. I said my stance on where I'm at. I do play my PS5 more, right? So obviously I need online to play online with people, right? But my Xbox, like, come on, man. Listen, bro. I shouldn't have to explain myself. Like, this is just common sense.
We will make our own destiny.
It says, what's the point for having Sony to have an online? Because that's just the way it is. What's the point with Xbox? You need Xbox Live, right? You need a subscription in order to play online. I'm just saying, keep the donations coming. Appreciate the love and the support. He says, Marlon, Ragnarok is #1 on MPD charts. Dominance continues. Oh man, really? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised on that one if that's really what's going on. But you know, like I said, I've always been critical. Like, my whole thing is this, right? Like, both of these companies, both Sony and Microsoft, you need a subscription service, whether it's PlayStation Plus or whatever, you know what I mean? Game Pass, whatever, Xbox Live, whatever the case may be, or the basic PlayStation Plus. You need that in order to play online. Same thing with Xbox. You need Xbox Live in order to play online. It's not free. You know what I'm saying? So you can't run away from it. It's just, it matters on where you're trying to be at as far as the games that you want to play. That's all it is. That's really what it really boils down to. And as far as I'm concerned, Sony just, like it's like I said, it matters on where you want to play your games. If you want to play, a lot of people play their multi-plat games on Xbox. Some people play their multi-plat games on PS5. So you're going to need a subscription one way or the other, whether it's Xbox Live by itself or Game Pass or PlayStation Plus Basic or whatever. You're going to need it, you know? So ain't no escaping it, bro. Ain't no escaping it. I said that I'll be checking out Crisis Core. Yes. Whenever I do get the chance to, yes. Let's see here. Returnal Game of the Decade. Oh, man. For a lot of people, they brush the rug on there. Ray, what's up, man? It says, keep my Series X just for Game Pass. Oh, I understand. I'm understanding. It says, Sony got DualSense. I love it. Okay. It says, play Xbox on PC. Okay. It says, there's no Jedi Survivor collection at GameStop. Okay. Let's see here. It says, that reminds me how Xbox for the decade was the only one charging people to play F2P games. All right, let's see here. It said, Ken, thank you so much for the flowers, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's say Julian says, bro, without COD, Sony has no online games. All right, let me say this, Julian, because we're getting into this debate right now. Sony has nothing major online right now. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Now, moving over into 2023, they have a lot of live service games that are in the pipeline. They have a lot of partnerships. They have something cooking up big with Deviation Games. They have things cooking up as well with tons of, Naughty Dog as well. Like, they have tons of stuff in development right now. So yes, as it sits, that's why they're fighting. That's why they're doing the things that they're doing for Call of Duty. But at the same time, can Sony stand up and do without Call of Duty? Yes, it's going to hurt them, but I feel like they can develop. They got Bungie. They can develop something strong and compelling enough, right? So you're right. Like, Sony, that's the weak part of Sony right now is the multiplayer segment, but they do have tons of stuff right now in development multiplayer wise, and only time will tell to see how these multiplayer games are going to stand the test of time. Forspoken is a good game. It's definitely a good game. It's definitely a good game. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Azen, yeah, for sure. I can see Lies of P, yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Let me see. It said Thriller says that Space Marine 2 game looked pretty good at the Game Award show. Yeah, it does. Let's see here. Nintendo says, hey Marlon, do you think Spider-Man 2 is delayed? No, it's not. Nah, it's coming out. Considering that one of the community directors literally tweet out 2023 underneath James Stevenson's, he's another community director over there at Insomniac Games. So yeah, no, I think it's still going to come out. Bro, but it's the same with Xbox. There's stuff in development also, but there's also no reason to have PSN. That's why I let my PSN subscription lapse. I understand that. I guess you don't play Call of Duty, right? I mean, because I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I guess that's a case by case, choice by choice basis. Let's see here. It says no Black Myth Wukong at the Game Awards. Yeah, that game is still currently in development. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed or anything, or I don't know. We'll see. Which console you prefer? Jay, come on, man. You're a member. Jay, you already know that already. I've said it so many times already. Until Xbox shows me dominance in the first party department, it's going to be PlayStation. You know that, man. If Spider-Man is a November game, there's no way Sony is going to show it. They're literally going to wait until June. Yeah, as much as that's a long ways from now. But, hey, man, you're right. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this whole Spider-Man 2 fiasco. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Terry, what's up, man? How you doing? says old Game Pass. He says, did you see the pattern for the new Xbox controller with an OLED screen in the upper middle? No, I didn't see that. Terry says Game Pass is a little weak. It says, here's my thing, Marlon. You said it's sad that Microsoft didn't show anything at TGA, but Sony didn't show anything for E3 all year. Both companies have been disappointed, not sure. But my whole thing is this: Sony has been releasing more games though over Microsoft. So I would say Sony is more promising in this next gen race right as of right now. You know what I mean? Until Microsoft starts showing more stuff. I'm just saying. You know? Midnight, thank you for the $5. Keep the super chats coming. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Let's see. It says, hey, Marlon, I just got my PS5 on Saturday. What games do you recommend me to play? All right. So I would definitely say you got to play God of War. Okay. You got to play God of War. You got to play Miles Morales. You got to play Demon Souls. You got to play Ratchet and Clank because it fully utilizes the PS5 hardware. I mean, that's a game that really shows you what the PS5 can really do. Miles Morales as well takes advantage of the DualSense, Pulse 3D headset, all that good stuff, especially with the SSD. And yeah, Horizon looks incredible as well. So I recommend a lot of stuff. Those are my recommendations. Gran Turismo 7 is better now. So if you're into Gran Turismo, then definitely go ahead and pick that up as well. Yeah, and Returnal, great game. I know it's not everybody's type of game, Metroidvania type of experience, but I do recommend Returnal as well. So yeah, give those games a shot, man, or whatever you can purchase, you know what I mean? Then yeah, go from there. If you can handle Returnal, because I know some people will throw their controllers with Returnal. So yeah. All right, it says, I told a few of my boys about your show over the weekend. Hey, appreciate that, King Mo. Thank you for the blessing, man. Hey, man, we're trying to get to that 50K. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give away this PS5 and Series X courtesy of Jasmine Karen. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that we could get, man, we need all the blessings that we can get right now, especially ending off the year strong, because this month so far has been very slow as far as growth and everything else. So and that's because gaming is getting dwindled down a lot because of what's going on. KMG says Marlon's the GOAT. Nah, man, you are the GOAT, bro. I said Spider-Man 2 will be late 2023. Thank you so much, King Mo, man. God bless. He says, to be honest, Sony is gonna start this trend even more with their biggest games. They're gonna be even more cocky by not showing the gameplay Sony, it's within Sony's best interest to show games, right? I mean, they want to sell you PS5s. They want to sell you PlayStation Plus subscriptions. Like, I don't feel like they can hold out too long not showing stuff. Does that make sense? So I'm at least hoping that, then, things can change and we can actually go from there, but we'll see. So Sony has been given games 20-minute showcases a lot. They really don't need E3. Yeah, I mean, they do their own E3. Like, they don't need E3. You know what I'm saying? It says Marlon, is you gonna play Resident Evil 4? Of course I'm gonna play, man. God's willing. It says, bro, Dragon says, bro, I'm not a Sony pony, bro. I play my Series X and Nintendo Switch more than PS5, bro. Hey, see? And all PS5 games, first party games, come into PC. PC should have got a PC, bro. Let's see here. It says Ghost of Tsushima 2 in production. Been in production, bro. Been in production. At least for what? Maybe 2 years now. So, yeah. So Jacob Novik was talking about a new story on a new patent for a new Xbox controller with an LCD. Yeah, I saw that. Interesting how that's going to work, though. It says, I was a mod for you on my last account. You never add me on PS. I have proof on that. I would love for the mod on the channel. KMG, message me, because I get tons of requests on PlayStation. People just randomly added me that are not members. So please message me out on there, and then I'll add you if you're a member. I don't even know what happened to your account. You know what I mean? So much stuff going on. I can't remember every single thing with everybody's channel. So please enlighten me on that. Let's see here. It says, how long is that controller going to work with the hoodie though? Oh God. Yeah, that was a weird situation. Jedi Survivor has me worried because I didn't see any Sith Lords in that trailer. I hope. Yeah, obviously they probably just, saving that for, a surprise or whatever the case may be, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Oh God, you guys are crazy, man. Here y'all go with that meme. Y'all not gonna let that go, right? Y'all not gonna let that go. Huffman, thank you for the blessing, bro. Nah, Ray, you the man. Andre, you funny, bro. Andre, you funny. Get them likes up, guys. Get them likes up for us. I appreciate y'all. Get them likes up. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? We're taking more questions. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for doing for everything that y'all do. Nah, bro, you the man. John, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, possibly one. That's the plan. Possibly want to do that today. Don't give me no Xbox hoodie. Says, I'm sorry, man. The hoodie got me. I know. Big Money Ray. I know, right? That's the man. That's the man right now. This man can drop $2,000 and be okay. Vital Drip says, are you playing Need for Speed again? Do you want me to play Need for Speed again, Vital Drip? I'll play it, man. You always come out to Twitch. You're one of the YouTube subs that always come out to Twitch and show love. So yeah, we can dive into that. People want me to play Call of Duty. People want me to play what was it? I forgot what the other game was. But yeah, we can work something out on Need for Speed for sure. Marlon, is there a Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming out for PlayStation? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I heard about something. I just couldn't put my finger on it, like as far as like what's going on. He says just like the nail polish, I'm done. Yeah, they got some weird. And remember the soap? I think they had some type of soap thing going on. I don't even remember. But that LCD screen on the new patent could drain the battery super fast. Yeah, exactly. I was concerned about the battery too as well. Andre B says, serious talk though, I'm looking for a reason to get a Series X. Hey, see? I ain't telling no lie. I am not telling no lie. There you go. It says, wow, $2,000, share that money. Who got $2,000? Boy, I wish I got $2,000 right now. Boy, I'll be jumping. Oh boy, $2,000. Oh, I wish. That would be, oh man, that would be life-changing right now for me. $2,000, man. Whoever talking about $2,000. Dante, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Just hanging there, bro. Just on the grind as usual. $2,000, that would be life-changing. Oh my God, man. It says, Marlon, so you got rid of the Xbox Series X. I'm actually surprised to hear that. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Right now, I'm not gonna go into too much details, but right now, man, I had to literally change up some things on the back end, man, and I had to do something because it's just sitting there gathering dust, and I'm like, you know what? When the stuff start coming out, then I can always get another one. Just being honest with you guys. Like, I just don't know, man. Right now it's just tough times. It really is tough times. And essentially right now I have my Series S and I have my PS5. So there you go. It says, yeah, Marlon, at the end of the day, Spider-Man 2 won't win Game of the Year and Final Fantasy 16 won't make waves in the industry. Stranding 2 will be forgotten, but remember, people will still play Game Pass. I hear you. I hear you. It says, don't lie. The new CEO of PlayStation have many cash. Not as much as Microsoft, obviously, but hey. It says, if you could name 2 games that you think are definitely getting delayed, which ones? Oh man, I think Starfield is gonna get delayed. I don't know why. I just feel like it's gonna get delayed. On Sony's side, I don't see Final Fantasy 16 getting delayed. Maybe Rebirth, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Rebirth Part 2. Maybe that might get delayed. Forspoken, I don't see that getting delayed. If anything, I would say on the Xbox side, I would say there were probably more delays on the Xbox side than PlayStation. But then again, you never know. Never know with these corporations. You never know what to expect and what's gonna be happening. So yeah. It says, what? I thought it was just Game Pass. Yeah. I say you're going to play games on Thor Hammer. Play games on here. Yeah. It says, new Armored Core 6 looks insane. Yeah, it does. It says, when do you think Elden Ring story DLC will come out? I don't even know, man. I mean, they just dropped that, PvP situation going on, so I don't know. That would be very, very interesting to see how that is going to pan out. But yeah, interesting. Adrian, appreciate the love, man. All right, keep the questions coming. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Well, I guess this week has started off somewhat awesome. All right, let's see here. Popeye, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the love. Much love. It says, add me. I thought I added you on PSN. All right, wholesale, send me a message today. And then when I get on the PS5 today, I'll add you. I could have sworn I added you already. It says, do you think Stellar Blade? Maybe. I forgot about that. Maybe. I could possibly see that. Maybe. Says, I heard the FTC is being sued and I heard that the FTC is being sued and Activision deal may be in trouble. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. So I've been hearing about that. Man, I just want this deal to be over with. Honestly, I really want this deal to be over with. So, we're just going to take it from there. It says, I'm never selling my Xbox or PS5. Hey, man. That's the way it goes. Says, I just wish Sony would stop complaining about the deal so that we can see what Activision has behind closed door coming to Xbox. It says, any thoughts on the new Marvel game, Midnight Sun? Honestly, it's not my cup of tea. I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but we'll see. It says, you could have sold me your you could have sold you a Series X. Yeah, right. Come on, man. You the man that always be like, oh, I ain't got no money. CF Ross says, Marlon, what do you think about the new Razer Wolverine V2 controller coming? I don't really like how it looks. If that's the same controller that I saw the last time when I talked about it on the show, I don't really like the way how it looks aesthetic wise, but that's just me. That's just my preference. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, but we'll see. Midnight Sun cards game. Yeah. It says, what if it gets harder to get a Series X? That's the only thing. Nah, bro. Series X is, you don't even have to try to get these new systems now. Like, they're popping up in stores. Warrior 64, all these people tweet out every single day, oh, there's a Series X. I mean, you could go into GameStop now and they be, oh, we have Series X, we have PS5. So it's not like it was like a year ago or 2 years ago. But right now, I just had to be real with myself. And plus two, I needed to take care of some important things. So it is what it is, man. You know, like I said, I have my Series S in place. So, you know, if anything, I at least have that for right now so that I can push through. But I'm worrying about it, man. I'm not worrying about it. Not really the end of the world, you know, because there's really nothing first party right now that I'm like, oh God, you know, like it's just what it is. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Or is it that it? Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Tell a friend about the channel. And I see you guys in the next one, man. I got some things I got to take care of today. Today will be a busy day for me. So we will see. If anything, I might be back on Twitch tomorrow. I don't know, but I have a lot of stuff on the table for today. So stay tuned for the next blessing. And I appreciate everybody that donates to help out our show, for our show to continue to thrive, and, you know, for us to keep the lights on and everything. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Goal is 300 likes at the end of the day. So share the stream, tell everybody about the channel. I love you guys. Be blessed, be easy. And as usual, please have yourself a great one. Love you guys. Be blessed.